Juan-o's World.
My baby mama tripped, she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash out. It's like hold up a...
Let's begin. So the question tonight is simple. What did the police know? Listen.
Now, I know a lot of y'all done heard about this case. It's been going on a lot, being talked about a lot. This another Willie D. Willie D like a dog with a bone with this one, and that's what we need. But this another update in the Nolan Wells case, but this kind of really stood out to me.
Let's get into it, fam. Check out this dispatch call. This is the police on the line.
Negative. We're en route to the judge's house now. You said you are en route to the judge's house or from the judge's house? En route to the judge's house.
That sounds kind of funny there, because I'm from a big city, so it's a whole lot of judges. But they from a small town, so is she like the only judge, the main judge, the head judge? And why, if nobody over there had anything to do with it, why are y'all on the way to her house before you went to Nolan Wells' house?
Destined for IQ on you. Appreciate it. 10-4.
32, finish up with whatever you got and get down here.
Now that's them ushering in another cop to get down there.
Currently dealing with a potential missing person.
Do you have all the information from the 1050?
10-4.
10-24, 10-8, and me J2.
10-4.
This is why people don't trust Ocean Spring police, and this is why they don't trust Mississippi police, and this is why they don't trust police in general. Because that message right there should have been enough to open an investigation on the officers involved, but
that's a big fact. Now, what nobody is talking about in here, people talking about racism, people talking about the KKK, what nobody's bringing up is the Dixie Mafia. Now, I don't know if you know about the South, but particularly in places like Mississippi, the Dixie Mafia is very, very heavy. And they're not necessarily like the Italian mob. They're not like the Ku Klux Klan. What you have is different variations of different kind of class and character of people, all woven together in a very loosely fit type of net. And the number one thing about it is you don't have to be a part of the Dixie Mafia as long as you're aware of it and within their grasp. And if you go against what they got going on, so for you. Now, states like Mississippi have federal state funding that they put into keeping certain things happening to black people. Google it. Google it. Byron D. LeBeckwith wasn't able to get away with killing Medgar Evers without a whole lot of assistance. And to me, that's the same thing that's happening here. And even for the people that know better, wishing for the opportunity to do better, they know they can't, because that'll probably be the end of their life, going against the Dixie Mafia. And that's the funny thing about when it gets down to these races or these extreme racist groups, right? What they do to black people is real messed up. It's real messed up. But what they are willing to do to one another is a whole nother level of horror. A whole nother level of horrible. But I digress. But for those of you that don't know, that's the number one thing that these other white people who do nothing about racism and see it going on, that's what they're really scared of. Outside of us doing to them what they did to us. So it's like us doing to them what they did to us is number one. But what the real racist white people would do to you if they find out that you helped out a nigga, that's like number two. And I would say they are both properly placed. With that being said, I've become a little bit interested in digging into the Dixie Mafia and how it works in Mississippi, so I can explain some of these things to you. Because make no mistake about it, since this has happened and they've been investigating Nolan Wells, I think they done hung a good 2 or 3 people in Mississippi with the news all around. And they still marking them as suicides in positions where people no way the person could have hung themselves. But hey, racism exists everywhere. But how it exists in Mississippi is something totally different. Something totally different. Alabama doing way better than y'all, man. And the black people down there, y'all either crazy or dangerous. I know a lot of y'all dangerous and unscared, and a couple of y'all crazy. But gee whiz, what y'all going through down there is not right. We out.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone.